Summer-like warmth, but no shortage of haze over the past couple of days. Of course, that a product of the wildfires going on the West Coast. So we've had some interesting sunrises and sunsets and some milky white coloring in the sky all day long. Here's a perfect example of that from last evening. This is near Casson. One of our viewers sent this picture, Linda Blum, with that little orangish disc in the distance. That's the sun getting ready to reach the horizon. I think we'll have a similar situation shaping up later today. A little more breeze. It's the corn maybe blowing back and forth a little more in that picture if you were to look at that later today, because we're talking about a rather windy day, but a rather warm one. 60 degrees right now in Rochester. Winds have already begun to pick up 18 miles per hour. Dew point pretty tolerable, 57 degrees. Air pressure is falling, 30.17 inches of mercury. Temperatures across the map very summer-like, close to 60. That's about 10 degrees or so above the seasonal average for the morning hours. 60 in Rochester, Austin 57. It's 55 in Charles City, 58 in Rushford, on our way to about 80, 81. A couple spots maybe hit 83 later today. Skies are clear right now, aside from the haze. We'll certainly encounter that throughout the day. Storm system and its cold front next weather maker for us. That system will stay generally north of us, but that front will swing through the area. That'll be actually tomorrow. Ahead of that, there's some pretty gusty weather as warm air blows into the area. And here's the latest on Sally. Speaking of some strong winds, is now a Category 1 hurricane. Maximum sustained winds around 85 miles per hour. But get this storm is moving 2 miles per hour. That's why sometimes it's hard to track the exact timing of the landfall. But the latest forecast is putting Sally basically around southern Mississippi, maybe even Alabama, not necessarily in Louisiana, maybe grazing that toward the Mississippi Delta there, and then arriving by tonight in southern Mississippi or southern Alabama near Mobile, and then moving to the northeast as a tropical storm by Thursday, then out to sea perhaps early in the weekend. But certainly a strong storm, maximum sustained winds at 85 miles per hour, as much as 15 to 20 inches of rain, though, over the next couple of days in some of those areas. Temperatures right now for us, rain-free weather and summer-like weather. 60 in Rochester, 64 in Fargo. Notice some blue northwest of us. That's behind that cold front. That's the cooler weather that'll be blowing into the area for the tail end of the week. So windy and warm today. Tomorrow, not a bad day. The cold front comes through tomorrow, still fairly mild. But behind that, you're going to see temperatures taking a bit of a plunge for a couple of days onto the cooler than average side of the spectrum. 64 for that morning commute. Some mild sunshine, a bit of a southwest breeze. The course of the day will enjoy some haze and some sunshine. 80 degrees by 3 o'clock. Southwest winds 20, gusting to 35 miles per hour. Overall, a high of 81. That is about 10 degrees above the seasonal average. Tonight, staying in the 60s overnight, at least for one more night. Tomorrow night, it'll be about 20 degrees colder, if you imagine such a thing. We're talking lows around 40 by early Thursday morning or late Wednesday night. Cold front approaches, ahead of it, gusty winds for today. Look for high temperatures, low 80s. A lot of sunshine, not too much mugginess, fair amount of haze again. That front moves through the area by early to mid-morning tomorrow. Winds turn to the northwest. Not as windy tomorrow, but definitely a noticeable northwest breeze. Temperatures with all that sunshine still around, a relatively warm start day. Still, I think we'll manage low and mid 70s for highs. Then high pressure comes in. Clear skies, light winds, a chilly night tomorrow night, and then heading into Thursday midday and even afternoon. Now only about 60 for high temperatures, but staying dry with that northwesterly flow and all that high pressure that we're going to be experiencing all the way through Saturday now. By Sunday evening, maybe Sunday night, a couple of showers will be possible, and some of those hang on into Monday of next week. Those stand as the only rain chances for maybe the next 7 to 10 days. Temperatures look a bit cooler toward the end of the week, but then we recover nicely. The weekend looking halfway decent, 60s and 70s. Even see a few 70s next week as well. 81 today, though, for high in Rochester, 81 Austin, Red Wing 82, and Decorah 79. Mostly sunny, hazy, windy, and warm. Southwest winds at times gusting to 35 miles per hour by late morning and through much of the afternoon. The wind's still on the breezy side tonight, around 20 miles per hour, 60 degrees, mainly clear skies. And the 7-day forecast, 70s tomorrow, then we're looking at 60s for a couple of days, barely the 60s, a couple of chilly nights there too. And then we recover with some relatively comfortable September weather for the weekend.
Today, though, warm and windy.
And definitely.
Thank you.
Gusty, but very summer.